Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we are so excited to have you. Today's video may be a little bit longer than the previous seed starting videos I've put out because this one's going to be about all the seeds we are direct sowing. I'm going to give a little bit of information about why, but first let me show you our very fancy garden planner. As usual, it's a notebook. Erin draws out a map. This is actually our new garden plan because we wiped out the old garden. We are switching its area, switching the layout, switching the beds, everything. It's going to be all brand new. So hopefully you will follow along because we'll post videos of it. This is our chart and I have everything as it will be planted. I know you can't see that really well, but that's the goal. So I just wanted to show you that first. I'm going to start with whatever I grab out the pile, honestly. These are the Daisy Haricot beans from artisticgardens.com. I love this seed company. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with it. Their prices are phenomenal. They offer seed sample packs. So if you just want to try something out to see if you like it, you can buy a pack of seeds for 50 cents. It'll come with a small amount. But they're big packets. I haven't looked this year because I didn't need to order. Last year, they were maybe $1.25 for a large packet of seeds. Love them. These are basically a French green bean. They are stringless. We are doing Moon and Stars watermelon. This one's going to be grown on a trellis. Lane actually picked this one because he likes how it looks. Market more cucumbers. You will see as you're watching this video, I am not picky on where my seeds come from. I will buy them from the big companies, the small companies. I will save a lot of seeds and I will swap a lot of seeds. These we decided to do just a regular cucumber this year. Sometimes we'll do the fancier ones like the punakinas, those types of things. But we're going basic this year for pickles. They did well for us at our farmer's market last year. So we want to be able to make more. Boston marrow squash. This one Aaron picked. I gave him a handful of packets and I said, okay, we need to decide what's going on trellises. Which ones do you want? He said he was picking this one because he could pronounce the name. And I'll give him credit that the other ones are very complicated. Japanese wasabi radishes. Our plan with our radishes is a couple of the beds will have, let's say, 4 large tomatoes. And instead of wasting all that space around the bottoms of the beds, we're going to go ahead and plant all our radishes and beans in those areas. Because by the time the tomatoes would be big enough to affect any of these smaller things, this will be done growing. Beans, we'll just continue to replant them wherever they have spaces available. Sugar baby watermelons. This was another pick from Lane. This will also go on a trellis. Soccer blue beans. I grew these year before last. I did not grow them last year. I actually have a lot of seeds. They are a blue bean. I don't think the camera can pick this up well. They are beautiful. I didn't let anybody eat any of the beans the first year I was growing them because they were expensive seeds. It came with 10 in a pack and I wanted to make sure that I was able to save as many as I wanted. But this year we will be allowed to eat the beans. Golden scallop summer squash. I don't think I need to say too much about that one. This is the green dragon bean. This comes from Asian Garden to Table. We did not grow this one yet, but I am interested in trying it. As you can see, it's a long flat bean here. These are rat's tail radishes. You actually eat the part above the ground and not below the ground with a rat's tail radish. They're pretty neat. We're doing dark green zucchinis. I like to do zucchini pineapple. And I like to make squash patties, which you can use, like your scallop squashes. You can use a zucchini whenever you want. Yes, I will make a squash patty video when that time comes. These are Pipian from Tuxpan pumpkins. These come from a swap. I'm actually growing these because on here, now I did grow one year before last, but we may have had a hurricane or something that came through and wiped out the plant. This one is squash vine borer resistant. I do feel like we have an issue with the squash vine borers, so I am going to try and see if this might produce a few more pumpkins for me. Cozy Italian climbing squash. These are really good. We have a friend of ours, we gave him some. He's a very good cook. He made up a recipe for us, and delicious. Carousel dwarf corn. So we are gonna have, it's a very small pack of corn. These are the sampler packs I was telling you about at the beginning of the video, that they're about 50 cents, and you get a trial size amount of seeds. You know, this one, let's see, it says 10 to 25 seeds, and that all depends on the size of the seed. So I'd say this one probably has 25 seeds in it. This is basically a tiny glass gem corn. We're gonna grow those for fun. We don't usually grow corn. It's been a few years, but Lane thought it would be fun, and I do too. These are soybeans because we really enjoy edamame around here. We're doing apple gourds. They look like a very large apple. I'm excited about these because we've done the birdhouse, we've done the Apache dipper, we've done the loofah. We have not done the apple gourd yet, so it'll be something different. And we'll be putting out a video soon on the birdhouse gourd processing. So keep an eye out for that because I am excited for that project. Watermelon radishes, if you've never grown them, they are precious. They look like a watermelon when you cut them open. And white icicle radishes. This is another delicious one. I know a lot of people don't like radishes, but honestly, if you chop them up, season them, do a little bit of olive oil, toss it around, put it in your air fryer, it's not so radishy. It's good. These are the Ezel family fish eye pea. These come from Sister Seeds. Her company has really grown since we bought these seeds. She's doing a phenomenal job. These are actually like a black eyed pea, but they are a climbing version, so I'm excited to try them this year. And then I have some mystery seeds, and maybe somebody can help me out here, because I've Googled and Googled, and I showed it to Erin, and we just really can't figure it out. So I got these here in a swap, and they were labeled as pigeon peas. Okay. And then I got this pack of seeds in a swap. Let's see if I can get a couple out to show you. They are beautiful seeds. I don't know if you can see. They obviously look different than the other ones, and they're bigger. Every time I look up pigeon bean or pigeon pea, I get the first seeds that I showed you. So I cannot figure out what these seeds actually are. And I cannot figure out if these are both vining, bush. I don't know. So if anyone has any clues that can help me figure out exactly what I'm working with, I'd appreciate it. And it's mostly because I need to know if I need to put a trellis wherever I plant them. And that will also change where I plant them. But that's everything that we are direct sowing in the garden beds. And we spent, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours maybe going through everything and making decisions. That's the hardest part, I think, is picking what we actually want to grow, because we like to grow some fun stuff. We did do a lot of market stuff the last 2 years, and while that is fun, it did make gardening a little less enjoyable. So I'd rather if we grow the things that we enjoy, and if we have excess, we'll send those to the farmer's market, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to be out there every day doing it. And I rather go back to enjoying what we grow and not so much worrying about the market aspect of it. Yeah, so that's my big tip for today. Have fun in your garden. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. Again, if you have any advice or know anything about the pigeon pea or the pigeon bean, please do leave it in the comments. Leave a link, anything. I will appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.